So imagine that you were able to equip your children, your most precious blessing and gift that God has ever given you, with the ability to respond in an emergency. If they're being followed, know exactly what to do in that situation, know what their tools are, know how to use a flashlight to defend themselves. What if I told you that that was available for you and you could equip your kids for life? So whether they're at the grocery store by themselves or with their own kids in the future.
Walking home from school.
Yeah, it could be anything. Think about any scenario you've seen on the news that terrified you and made you think, what if that happened? Yeah, what would we do? What would my kids do? Would they take the candy from the guy in the van? Well, I don't know. Do you know? Do you know if your kids would know how to respond? That's why we came to WOFT. We want to be prepared, and we want you to be prepared.
I'm sorry.
Leave me alone.
This is a different format than you might be used to on our regular podcast, but this is such a special opportunity for Becca and I. And also, we feel an incredibly important message for you, your family, and your loved ones.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jenn and Becca podcast. I'm Becca and this is
Jen.
And we are here for the first time ever at WOFT, where our families train.
Yes.
Jen, can you believe it?
No. Let's see. This is the first time in 2 years?
Yeah.
That we've been together in person.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have a podcast together. We talk to each other on the phone and text.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been amazing to see you and in this beautiful area in Florida near Orlando.
The countryside too.
Oh my
it's
gosh, the
breathtaking.
country, the facility out here is incredible. I've never been to, I've been to shooting ranges and stuff like that, but I've never been to anything like this. This is just very state of the art. It takes a very holistic approach to self-defense. So you're not just learning about how to shoot a gun and how to hit a target. You're learning how to fight off predators, how to get yourself out of dangerous situations so that you don't have to fight a predator if you know. And so it's just, I don't know, it's such a comprehensive and well thought out approach to safety.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah, like for 2 days, at least 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the afternoon, so a total of 16 hours.
Yeah.
We have been trained by a world class. I've never seen another facility like this ever.
Yeah.
And my husband's taken me to concealed carry classes. I've done self-defense classes at my gym with my girls. And I had to unlearn everything I've been taught thus far.
Yeah.
So that way I could do things not necessarily the right way, but the way that works best for me.
Yes.
See, they came and they evaluated my current baseline of what I am capable of doing and what I know how to do right now.
And your skills, your innate skills. There's certain things that Becca's good at that I'm not, and vice versa. And so they looked at our unique skills, our body type, our strengths, our weaknesses, and they said, okay, and they also, for you have concealed carry.
Yeah.
I don't. If I'm going to get attacked, it's probably going to be while I'm out jogging, with pepper spray. I'm probably not going to be carrying a weapon. And so they took that and they were able to tailor self-defense tactics for me and then also tailor a plan for Becca so that she can utilize the resources and strengths that she has. It's just a brilliant approach.
Yeah, because if we know what we're capable of, which Jen and I both threw a 220-pound man over our shoulders, y'all. I have hip dysplasia.
Yeah.
And for me to be able to do that, I just felt so empowered.
Yeah.
And these instructors are out of this world. I think that's one of the things that struck me the most is that they're patient.
Yeah.
They push you. But at the same time, the instructor to student ratio, I think when we did our handgun, and our, we did hand-to-hand combat with knives, with blades.
Yeah.
Because I always carry a blade on me. We had 2 instructors to 2 students.
Yeah.
Like where every time I've gone to a class, there's been like 14 people.
Yeah.
Everybody has to do things a certain way, the way the instructor tells you.
Yeah, it's very cookie cutter.
It's very cookie cutter. And when you're out, I think this was the other mind-blowing thing for me.
Yeah.
Is that they literally take real life situations and simulate it for you so that way you can see how you would actually respond in that situation, because I told myself I would definitely do this, right? I got this, y'all. But when it came down to it, I did not respond the way I thought I would. Now, I kicked those instructors' butts. They had to definitely take Tylenol afterwards. I am one feisty little fun package. But it was just, it was a once in a lifetime opportunity. And I feel
really
like
cool.
Anybody who is serious about self-defense, about safety, especially if you have kids, this is the place to go. There is literally no place like this in the entire world.
Yeah, it's incredible. And you know, like you were talking about with the real life scenarios, what they do is they get a team of instructors and role-playing actors. So you walk into this room, and for example, in our scenario, it was we're trying to get to our vehicle and get in the driver's side car door and lock the door behind us, right?
And keep in mind,
easy.
like, I go to car garages probably at least once a month because I travel to conferences
just like
and
the grocery
conventions.
store, getting gas at the gas station. I mean,
that's
we
a huge
get in
one.
our cars all the time, even just walking to your driveway.
Yeah.
And so they put together a team of actors and personal trainers who would then pretend to be bad guys, or maybe just innocent bystanders who were a distraction. And then so, you know, what do you do when you go up to your car door and there's a guy standing there and he says, hey, you know, can I sell you a bottle of water? Or can I, do you have any money on you? And how do you deal with that guy in a way that's safe? How do you get into your car and lock the door behind you without getting attacked?
Yeah. And here's another big one that a lot of people just seem to forget. And I even forgot until the instructors were like, there's always a +1.
Yeah.
Right? So a lot of times people will perceive to be in trouble or that they need help. And we're so quick, especially advocates. I know a lot of you are advocates. A lot of you are parents. You're caring and you're compassionate. Don't ever lose that. But a lot of times these predators are using women or children to bait you, to distract you, to disorient you, and then to attack you.
Yeah.
So what do you do if you're trying to help someone, but they're actually bait?
Yeah.
You will learn how to react here at WOFT, where our families train. What I thought was really amazing is that I was able to use a simulation gun exactly like my concealed carry gun that I carry on a daily basis in the middle of those simulation events where they are simulating real life scenarios so that way I can be trained on how I should properly respond with my gun. Why? Because did you know that even if you respond in self-defense, even if my best friend here were to attack me and for whatever reason I had to defend myself from her, probably not the best scenario. Let's use a different one. If I was going to the grocery store and someone attacked me and they were seriously trying to harm me or kidnap me and I use my gun, the moment that I take them down and I even bring it out, there are certain things that I have the responsibility as a concealed carry user to actually do. And I didn't even know that. I took several concealed weapon classes and they didn't even tell me that.
Yeah.
So training here meant that I could take a look at firearm insurance a lot more seriously. So that way I could have the protection I need if I ever, God forbid, need to actually use my concealed carry weapon.
Yeah. Understanding like what probable cause even is.
Yeah.
Understanding, what is threatening behavior, what is a legitimate threat versus what is
Excessive force?
Yeah, what is excessive force, but what's a legitimate threat based compared to maybe what's just some weirdo who, hey, you could distract him and tell him to go away and maybe he would go away.
Yeah.
And so I'm not a concealed carry person. I have guns. And I do carry weapons, but not a gun on me all the time.
Swing and let me just.
That didn't
Yeah,
matter
there you go.
here at WOFT. They were still able to take my resources, my unique situation, my skill set, and figure out a plan of action for me so that I can best protect myself, defend against and avoid dangerous situations, you know, and in worst case scenarios, defend myself if need be, and
Yeah.
defend my kids.
So I feel like if anybody wants to be a bold advocate, they have to attend WOFT. They have to. If you're going to take your training seriously, and we should not ABC, but always be training, ABT, I feel like, then y'all have to invest at WOFT. So instead of going to Disneyland for vacation, considering giving your family a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity here at WOFT.
If you would like to learn more about how you and your loved ones can experience something like this, something like WOFT, visit WOFT.com. That's WOFT.com.
And use code BEBOLD, BEBOLD, to get an automatic discount on your WOFT experience.